a violent, intolerant, hateful religion. We should be aware that this is what Islam is.
We hate Islam because it promotes fighting disbelievers, subjugating Christians and Jews, beating women, insulting Christians.
Fighting the disbelievers. The Quran says in chapter 9, verse 29, that Muslims are to fight all those who do not convert to Islam, including among the Christians and Jews, and subjugate them and take protection money or kill them. Muhammad himself said he was sent to fight and kill them. It directly insults and orders the subjugation of Christians and Jews in the Quran multiple times, and describes the Christians and Jews as the worst of creatures, and so forth. So everything I said here, chapter 4, verse 34 in the Quran says that women are supposed to obey their husbands, and if they do not, if the husbands fear arrogance, the husbands ought to beat the women. This is Islamic discipline. So everything that I said is directly simply a clear factual analysis of what Islam is and why people like me and others hate it and should oppose it. That was the Banu Qurayza, which were a Jewish tribe in Medina. And Medina was a city that was basically turned into a flourishing city by the Jews there. At some point, he was fighting a war against the pagans who wanted to attack the city. At the end of this war, he accused the Jews of the city, specifically a certain tribe of over 900 people, of having somehow helped or collaborated with those pagan invaders. There is no evidence that they ever did anything, but he was apparently inspired by an angel, by the angel Gabriel. So what he did was to drag them all out of their homes, this Jewish tribe, the Banu Qurayza. He lined them all up, and one of his men went around and executed all of the men and executed any little one, any boy who had pubic hair. All the others, all the survivors, those with no pubic hair, and the women were all taken as captives and used as slaves. They did that. It didn't stop at that. He also got rid, after a while, of all the other Jewish tribes. And then later on, although he was early on friendly toward the Christians, he also started fighting the Christians, and he commanded that all Christians and all Jews should be fought and subjugated no matter where they are. They should never be treated equally. They should be fought until they pay protection money, like the mafia, or until they are killed or enslaved. This is what Muhammad was. He was a violent warlord, and it is very, very troubling that Muslims everywhere take him as the perfect example to follow.